Good afternoon. This is David Fernandez for Anatomy and Physiology, doing lab number 7, experiment number 5, I believe it is. I'm starting with the sheep brain. I'm going to do that first. Let's get started. So, got my pen, I have the sheep brain, and I have my PPEs, as you can see. Good to go. I have the scalpel. Can't wait to see how this works. And let's hop to it, I guess. Ah, there we go. Okay, put that here for now. We're not going to use it for a little bit anyway. So, sheep brain, woohoo! That was fast. All right, there we go. And it looks all brainy and stuff. Okay. Just gonna get immediately thrown out when I'm done with it. Alright, so let's at least begin with the parts of the sheep brain, the external anatomy. So, we first have the dura mater. The dura mater is the covering that is on the, it covers the outside of the entire brain. So technically everything here is the dura mater. The cerebrum is the two lobes, the two main lobes on the, well, this is the, so this is the right lobe and left lobe of the cerebrum. The longitudinal fissure is the fissure that's, it's the center cut that separates the two parts of the brain. We have the gyrus, or gyri. Those are the bumpy parts. Not sure if I should cut this open yet or not. But, alright. The gyri, or the gyrus, those are the bumps of the brain. And then we have the sulci, or the sulcus, and those are the ridges. Those are the valleys of the brain. After that we have the frontal lobe, which, this is the spinal cord. So, the frontal lobe is on the front, obviously. The parietal lobe is the top part right here. So it's on both sides, but the parietal lobe is. Sorry, it's weird doing it with the camera like this in front of me. So I have the parietal lobe. It's right here. It's the top part of the brain, the middle top. The temporal lobe is actually found here. Actually, I think it's the temporal lobe is the bottom rear part of the brain, in humans anyway. The sheep, I would imagine, is the same. It's right here. The occipital lobe is the very back of the brain. It's this part right here. This part right here is the cerebellum. It's the little. It's a little bulby part that's usually beneath the two lobes of the brain. For some reason in sheep, I guess, it's just further extended out. So, go figure. Occipital. The olfactory bulb is, that's it, yeah. These are the olfactory bulbs, I believe. And this is for smell, if I'm not mistaken. After that we have the optic chiasm, which is the X part right here, the cross point, right here at the bottom of the brain. The spinal cord is, or partially, is right here, obviously, as you can see. And then the cerebellum, which I've already discussed. So, that does it for the external parts. Let's cut this bad boy up and see what we got on the inside. So, let's see. There we go. Okay. Well, trying to get rid of the dirt matter here. All right. Let's see. Try not to split too much here. And here's the hoping that I have not completely torn it up. See what happens there. All right. I have split the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Now I'm just gonna try and go for. Actually, no, I'm just gonna split the whole thing right down the middle. Right. So. Out of curiosity, I always wondered what was the black part inside of the brain. It looks something like plaque. I'm not sure what it is. And I don't think I saw that anywhere in the books anywhere as to what it was. Okie dokie. So it is now, we have now split the baby, so to speak. Let's start from there. Okay. Actually, let's also get rid of this as well. Come on. Okay, now, to begin. The corpus callosum is, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. The corpus callosum is this space right here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas the lateral ventricles are, where is it? Yeah. The corpus callosum is the hole here where there's CSF allowed to go in. I believe that this next hole is the lateral ventricle. Not hole, but you know the part next to the hole is the lateral ventricle as well. After that is the thalamus, and the thalamus is, let's see, if we follow the brainstem all the way up, the thalamus is going to be, there we go. Thalamus should be right here, the bump. Underneath the thalamus, beneath it is the hypothalamus, because it's obviously beneath the thalamus. After that we have the pons. Yep. The pons, which extends a little further down. And then after that, it translates to the medulla oblongata, which is inferior to the pons. After that, we go to the arbor vitae, which is, I always thought that was kind of fun. That means the tree of life. Arbor is tree and vitae is life. So that's actually part of the cerebellum. If you can see this, it looks like a tree. It's in the cerebellum. So, I think that's quite everything. So I'm gonna go clean up. I need to take a break. After that, when I come home from work, I will try and take care of the eye. I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay? Thank you and have a great day.